Today, we celebrate an idea that became a movement. Like many ideas, TCRO started as a dream between myself and a friend of mine to see Tanzanians participate at a global stage of debate, not as spectators, but as a force. We started with only a handful of voices, 2 to 3 to 4 students in a classroom, to now classes full of 30 to 40 students, all listening for this bug that has bitten them, which is debate. And 10 years later, here we are. From classrooms to national championships to global international competitions, we've seen young people represent Tanzania and fly its flag from a global perspective. TCRO has become not just an organization for debate, but a heartbeat for young people to truly express themselves. Over the last decade, our story has been one of pride, resilience, and perseverance. We've trained hundreds of students in debate and public speaking skills and have partnered with hundreds of schools within Tanzania and beyond its borders. We've worked with organizations that have shared our vision. The vision to see young Tanzanians who have oftentimes not been given an opportunity at a global stage, and having equally debaters from across the world visit Tanzania, which has now become a hub of debating. For 10 years ago, if you had asked me that this would be the reality, I wouldn't even have guessed that we would reach this position that we have reached right now. To a position where students that started with trembling voices now speak loud and they speak tall. Students that were shy now can stand in front of a camera and actually talk and have a conversation. We have indeed come a very long way to this position. Like any story, ours has not been without its challenges. From funding shortages to reaching some of the most remote schools in Tanzania. We will be the first to admit that we have not truly been able to reach all of our targets and not been able to fulfill all of our objectives. But we see this as a challenge for the future. The seeds that we have planted over the last 10 years have sprouted into a generation of young people who are infectious about debate. Debaters who have formed a community amongst themselves, and debaters who have built long-lasting friendships that continue to endure even today. Every setback has not acted as a force to push us down, but as a reminder of why we began, which is to promote critical thinking and reach every young person in Tanzania. As we stand on the threshold of the next decade, the question before us is quite simple. Where do we go from here? The answer lies in you, the debater, the coach, the teacher, the administrator, who has helped the debate movement grow in Tanzania. We have been able to get thus far, but there are several thousands of students who still do not know what debate is, who still are not able to access the opportunities that a lot of us have become to enjoy. So where do we go from here? We must continue to provide platforms for young people to be heard, for young people to speak, for young people's voice to matter. That means more sacrifices, that means more opportunity to debate competitions, and that means leveling up our speaking proficiency as a country. 10 years ago, we planted a tree whose roots now run deep. The next 10 years are not about maintaining what we have. They're about multiplying it, making sure that there are thousands more voices that get to be heard, thousands more voices that get an opportunity to be part of this debate culture. As an alumni who has been part of our programs, the duty is on you. The duty is on you to spread the gospel of debate. From your boardrooms, from your position, you have a duty to other young people to show them and to educate the public about how important debate has played a role in your life. So in closing, I will say this. If you have ever been impacted by a program that we have run or ever been part of our initiative, we say TCRO at 10. TCRO at 10 is an initiative that will run, that will speak about the legacy and impact of TCRO, speaking about personal stories of people who are now in different places. Here's to the next 10 years of multiplying voices. Here's to the next 10 years of turning shaking voices into bold voices, individuals that will go and shape the narrative of the new Tanzania.